get in, see how things are looking, see how many frames of brood we have. And I want to replace the lids. Already seeing one small hive beetle. Not a ton of bees up here, but not bad. Caddy corner that right there. Go get my smoker. Now I've brought enough frames to give these bees additional boxes should they need it. So some bees on that end frame, haven't really drawn it out heavily. Queen's not on there. Sorry, bees. Some pollen, nectar. Nothing crazy. This next frame is one of our Bettercomb frames. Let's see what they're choosing to do with it. Some pollen in here. By my estimation right now, the queen still has room to lay, so it would probably not be beneficial to give these bees more room just yet. That's a beautiful brood pattern. But yeah, not enough royal jelly in with that brood, but the brood looks good, looks healthy, and we've got pretty brood over here. It's going just about all the way to the bottom. Beautiful. Brood eggs, they're building up very nicely. Look at that. Again, a ton of brood here. I mean, all the way to the bottom. There's that queen. So she's in the middle of that frame. Let's go ahead and sit her back down. Close those two up, because now we know she's safe. They're drawing this one out slowly. This is one of our Bettercombs, so I want to check it. Okay. They're sealing it to the frame on the edges and whatnot. But I don't really see any eggs or anything in it yet. So like I said, I think this queen has room, and it would be a bit of a mistake to give them too much space. But I am going to put this other frame. It's got a good bit of wax on it. I'm gonna put it over here now. We're not gonna have this bad boy anymore. Get all the bees off of that. And yeah, we're not gonna put another box on here just yet. Maybe in a few weeks. Hive beetles are in the traps. Whether or not the small hive beetle murder sauce is actually effective, I really haven't decided yet. I'm not seeing a bunch of dead ones. I see live ones, but I'm also not examining the bottom board right now either, and there may be a ton of dead small hive beetles. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like dead small hive beetles under here. Alright, we're going to give them some pollen patty right above the brood nest. I've built a top with a rim. That way I can feed pollen patties and the bees can get to the whole thing. Beautiful. Brood between pollen, eggs. Oh my goodness. Chock full of brood. That's what that other frame looked like too, right here. Let's just see if that's a reoccurring theme. See if they're doing that on the Bettercomb over here yet. Because if we've got brood on the Bettercomb over here, chances are it's on both of them. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and give them a second box. Very careful. Don't want to kill a queen pulling a frame out. Beautiful. Food stores, brood. some space to lay in there. Two really good brood frames though. Winter bees. Let's see what they're doing with the Bettercomb. It's fairly heavy. Look at that, they've packed it out with brood. Cleaned it up beautifully. Yeah, it's a solid brood frame. Next frame is too. I'm not going to pull it out, I'm just going to scoot it over. And I want to check that other Bettercomb frame, see if it's full of brood too. If it is, they have so, yeah, this is a solid brood frame here. If this one's got brood on it, yeah, they're gonna need more room. Oh yeah. Brood, eggs, 1 or 2 day old brood. Beautiful. And we have brood on the next frame as well, so. Six frames of brood. I don't know how many frames of bees total that is, but I know it's a lot. We're going to give them additional box. That is almost solidly Bettercomb. We're going to put a piece of pollen patty, just like all the others, between the boxes on the brood nest. Keep our hive beetle traps where they were. So let's not assume that that's not working just because we see some live ones. Dog hair. And I'm putting a drawn comb on the edge just so when they get that drawn out the rest of the way, because it is partially drawn already, when they get that drawn out all the way, with it on the edge, they'll just fill it full of either syrup or feed, you know. We don't have to worry about them wasting space using that for brood. And when it is time for her to make some drones, it's there for her. Same thing, we got a lid with a rim. Alright, so today was a pretty good day. Went through both of the hives here at the house and at the other yard, and everything looks really good. They're on the hives at the other yard are really on the mend, which is great because I was worried about some of them. But I mean, the two that I thought need to go in nukes, they may still need to go in nukes, but they look better, so I'm not as concerned. And here we've got three hives there that are really strong. Here we've got these two, and they're both very strong. This one has several frames of brood. They're not quite taking to the Bettercomb as quickly as this one, but this hive has 8 frames. It has 6 frames of brood at least. So if one frame is 3 frames of bees, they've got a lot of bees about to be here. So we're going to go ahead and give them a second box with Bettercomb in it, so she can just go up there and start laying. And hopefully they'll pack this box out in no time. They had 2 extra frames, so it may take them a little longer, but I've got another box ready for them too. We've still got, I mean, it's only the middle of September right now, so we've still got at least until probably the beginning of November or middle of November before things really start cooling down. So I can probably get them to rear brood, healthy brood, until then, and if I want to make it through winter, I feel like that's something I need to do. So thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.